I think the tallest guy I've dated, is probably like maybe 6'2", 6'3", maybe.
What's the shortest guy you've ever dated?
There hasn't been anyone shorter than me.
Well, not shorter than you, but have you ever gave like a short guy would be like 5'6", 5'7"? Like, have you ever given one of those guys a chance?
No.
No.
No, I need to look up. You know what I mean? I can't like.
You're still looking up at 5'6", 5'7"?
Okay, pipe down.
All right, guys. She may be short, but you still got to be at least 6 foot. It sounds like
at least
a foot taller than her. All right. What about you? How tall is your man, or like, what is your preference usually?
So he's 5'7". My preference has. I literally have never wanted to be in a relationship. I'm so into my books and so into my study. It was never a thought for me. But yeah, I would definitely prefer him to be a smidge taller than me. I never really had a
Well, it's
goal.
just like it's the only thing that hurts for him is the heels, right? Because how tall are you?
I literally keep telling myself I'm gonna wear heels, and I'm 26 now and still ain't wearing no heels. So
yeah, if you haven't started the habit or going out in them, it's just not gonna happen. Yeah,
I'm
save your money.
Combat boot girl, tennis shoes girl.
I think you saved a lot of money over the long period of time if you did that, honestly. So who cares? What's the height preference that you're always trying to go for? I know you're a model. You're kind of tall. You're 23. What's the number that you like to go for?
I would say.
Here, talk closer if you can.
I would say probably like my height and up.
How tall are you again?
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
So definitely like 5'8" and up.
Yeah, a lot of guys are really happy if that's true because if y'all don't know, to be 6 foot tall, that's the top 14% of men. So and then those 14%, half of them are in relationships already, and then of those 7% that are in relationships, they could be fat, they could be ugly, they could be socially awkward. So there's not a lot of guys that are actually 6 foot tall. Sometimes, I mean, thank God for the internet because we can see tons of them everywhere, but. Sadly, they're in real life. There isn't as many.
But there's some short kings out there,
There are.
They deserve love too.
I like that. Yeah, if you're, he has to be taller than you. So just 5'9", you would accept.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about you?
Okay, so I'm 5'10". I can make an exception for somebody my height, but I prefer like 6 foot or taller. Just because I can't be with nobody that I have to look down at.
And you're tall, yeah.
Yeah, like as soon as I see that you're shorter than me, like I'm no longer attracted to you.
Yeah, I could see it. I think that's a natural thing for women. Like, why would? Yeah, it's a very natural thing. What about you?
I'm 5'6", and honestly, my preference is anything taller. But I am a heels girl, so really anything taller.
Like 5-6 inches over.
Yeah,
like
well,
at
not
least
even
6
that
footish.
because my boyfriend, he's 5'10", but when I wear my heels, like it depending on what heels, because if I pull out those 7, 8, 9-inch ones, then I got a little bit of height on him, but he always dresses the part to where he matches it anyway. He matches my fly regardless. However, most of the time he likes tennis shoes and sweats and stuff like that, and he likes to see me in it sometimes too. But I'm so girly. But when I wear it, we complement each other well.
Okay.
So anything taller than me, but my man's 5'10". So.
Yeah. So it's still it still works though. Yeah. What about you? What's the height that you're looking for?
So I'm 5'5.5". I like to go ahead and round that to 5'6". I made it put on my driver's license, and pretty much anything taller than me, kind of how everybody else is. But I don't really discriminate because it's like, for me, it's all about vibes. Because you can be like not a midget per se, but like you could be short. You know.
The vibe can be there.
Right.
He might be a player. He might be really good. You never know.
Right. As long as
he might got that good. You know what I'm saying?
It's not even all about the dick, But it's like if your height is matching my personality, then we're cool. Okay. Like as long as you have tall nigga personalities, then we're straight. Like
like big dick energy, kind of. Like it doesn't have to be the big dick, but you got the energy.
Right. If you have tall nigga energy, then we can work it out.
Hey, I got a question for you. What's up? Would you ever date a dude that you can kiss on his forehead?
I mean, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to be doing.
But maybe if you kiss on your forehead, your cheek.
I guess if it works. No, I gotta ask just really quick before I do the other preference question. If y'all had to choose between the guy that say he has a big dick but it's skinny, or the short, or the guy with the smaller dick but it's a fat one, it's girth. He has a lot of girth. Would y'all choose the guy with the small dick but big girth, or the guy with the longer dick but it's skinny like a stick? We'll start with you.
Girl. Neither.
No, you gotta choose one. You gotta choose one. Just to be fun with the question, you gotta choose one. You got to.
I don't know, because personally I have experienced both, and I need like a medium. Like I need you to be in between both. Like I can't deal with. Like,
It's just the real point of the question is no if you're a girth girl or a length girl. If you want the length or if you want the girth one.
I'm definitely because if you're like long and skinny but you don't have the thickness, then it's a problem. So I need like I said, I'm a medium. But I guess length is better than girth.
This is a hard question.
It
Yeah.
is. I'm contemplating.
Yeah.
Really not.
What about for you?
Not.
What is it for you?
So
Talk a little closer if you can.
So as far as you saying the purpose of the question is, are you a girth girl or a length girl? I'm a girth girl.
Okay.
But God has blessed me. I don't have to make that choice.
Yeah. If you got a good man, then you don't gotta worry no more. Yeah. What about you?
So just because you mentioned height, like I said, as soon as I see a short guy, like I'm uninterested. So I would just
Well, we're gonna say that height has nothing to do with this guy.
Okay,
Like maybe he's 6'2" and he has these dick issues.
Not issues.
I mean, that is an issue. If it's long and skinny or if it's short and fat, that's an issue either way. I don't know.
Then, I would say then it wouldn't matter for girth, just because I've been with somebody that was small and it didn't do what it did.
Okay. So yeah. What about you?
Pass.
You don't want to say that one?
No.
Oh, I also want to say, guys, be careful about staring at the chat because sometimes these guys will try to trigger you. Also, do not stare at it. And I usually say it as one of the rules, but I didn't do it tonight. But I just wanted to say that because they can trigger you. What about you?
Body count 1. So.
Oh, she had to answer it.
I don't know. Like I can't answer that.
You can't answer like the
Like,
girth or the length one. You have nothing compared to.
I
So
don't know.
like
Yeah,
the
I
one
don't have
person you've been with is the guy that you have your baby with right now.
Mhm.
The guy that
Yep.
that's here.
Yep.
That's crazy. How long have y'all been together?
Huh?
How long have y'all been together?
8 years.
8 years?
College sweethearts.
That is fucking cute.
We feel more
I never
like,
say that
it's
on the
so
show.
interesting,
But...
like talking about it now because I never post about my relationship. He doesn't post about the relationship. We're very much best friends. Like it feels so interesting, like talking about even like this, like talking about his dick. I'm like, why would I talk about my best friend dick? I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyways,
Like, it is weird if that's how your life is. If that's how your life is, then you can't even answer the question. Really. What about you?
All I'm gonna say is, if you know how to work it, it really don't matter.
Okay, but there's a preference though on one of those, length or girth.
If you know what you're doing, then it's either or.
The girth has got to win on that
I was
one.
about to say, it looks like you're trying to say girth.
Yeah. She's trying to be okay with it being a smaller one, so you're obviously taking the girth guy then. Somebody asked really quick, are you all married?
Are we married?
Yeah.
No, we actually don't want to get married. Like I asked him, can we have a non-wedding? So that's just like the ceremony for who we actually care about. And
Like elope.
we don't sign the papers.
Getting eloped, kind of.
Yeah,
it's kind of like an
I am
eloping.
not married, but I would love to be married. Really? Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't think he was asking everybody. I think he really wanted to know about her. That's what they're usually curious. I'm sorry. It's fine. I want to know since we asked height, what's the income?
Are they married though? Are they?
Oh, are they married?
Speaking
all right, I will ask.
That are in the
Hey,
relationship.
it's plural. It's plural. She's right. It's plural.
In the
It's
relationship,
plural.
though, that's what he's asking about.
Yeah. Are they? Yeah. So what about you? Also you that's in the relationship? Are you married to your man or no?
We are not married. No.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's all really. I want to know now the other preference. That's usually a big deal. Income. Like, what do you want him to make? Like 50K. Like the average, I think, is like 38K a year is what a normal, like the average income is in America. Like, what's an income you are looking for? 100K. We'll start with you on this one.
Truthfully, I never put a cap on or a minimum of what my guy has to make. I feel like if you really progressing and elevating yourself and you making the right moves to bring that income in, then that's a win for me.
Yeah, you'll kind of see the ones that are gonna win the game, and you're trying to jump in with them. Like you can predict it.
Yeah,
trying to predict it.
Pretty much, one who see themselves being their own boss, making their own moves and finding ways, to just bring in the income versus not knocking anybody who wants to work for somebody, but outside of that, they're trying to find ways to be
trying to make it outside the system, kind of. Okay.
Exactly.
No, I agree. Just be careful because if you try to do build a man too much, you can get fucked really easily. What about you? What's an income that you want to go for? You can kind of just say your man's if you if you don't, because it'd be pretty rude if you're like, I want a guy who makes 150K. or something like
Baby, no, that's my best friend. We can talk about whatever we want. Okay, that's first of all. No, but so I really want to just take her answer as mine, like somebody who's not gonna be bumming, and you're trying to always elevate yourself.
Mhm.
I'm really into like people who want to be like an entrepreneur.
No entrepreneurs, though, guys. No entrepreneurs.
I'm dead. No, but like the same way she
Somebody
said,
who wants to be one.
I forgot what you said. She just said something about like even they can just learn something new and stuff like that. So like for instance, my boyfriend, he had to teach himself stocks, trading and stuff like that, and he stayed on it for a good year, and now he has his own what do you call
Brokerage?
that? Discord and all that stuff.
He's doing all that stuff.
He's doing great, y'all. I can stay at home if I want to. I don't want to, but I can. You know what I'm saying? So just somebody who's always trying to elevate. He came from nothing and he continued just like I do. So
yeah,
yep.
that's attractive. What about you? What's an income that you're looking for?
I would say the same thing, honestly. Like,
Here,
I don't really
closer.
have like a number in mind. Like, I would say like as long as
100K.